Hey, happy Halloween, everybody. Spooky season is upon us, and in honor of that, wanted to talk to some of you about some of your favorite Halloween traditions, favorite costumes, favorite horror movies, stuff like that. So to start, let's talk about some of our favorite costumes. I am looking a bit like Wolfman myself these days.
This is tapping into more of like that Dragon Ball Z world. The anime, it's called Hunter x Hunter. I am Gon, who is the free-spirited fisherman slash extremely great gifted fighter, and I harness my power through a move called rock paper scissors.
I did one where the theme was mental asylum. It was my friend's Halloween party, so I dressed up as Clarice Starling from Silence of the Lambs. And there was another one that was witches and wizards, and of course I dressed up as a Harry Potter character because I love Harry Potter.
So I think one time I went as crisscross Jason Voorhees, where I wore an old baseball jersey and my pants backwards, and then wore the mask. So I was crisscross Jason Voorhees.
I went as Gem in the Holograms. And if you're young enough that you don't know what that is, that's sort of like a punk rock kid. I had lots of bangles. I had my hair teased up with like neon pink and neon yellow in my hair and some face paint and stuff like that.
My freshman year of college, me and my buddy were Ghostbusters. So we had the inflatable proton packs and like the one-piece suits and we covered ourselves in like green paint for slime.
But now, having kids and stuff, it's fun watching them. As a matter of fact, they they get so excited about their costumes, they start telling us what they want to be, months in advance. Just watching them get excited about it and then, kind of continue to wear the costumes throughout the year is a lot of fun. I've definitely taken a Power Ranger to the grocery store before.
Awesome. I was a Power Ranger many years as a youngster. I don't think I ever got to go to the grocery store as one, unfortunately. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about trick-or-treating. What are some of your favorite things about trick-or-treating?
Me and my girlfriend just purchased a house, so I'm looking forward to having trick-or-treaters there. I pass out by far the most candy, and I have music playing next to me. I try to cover the whole gambit of what you're going to be going through as the kid who dumps your bag out after you're done getting your haul.
Spill out your pillowcase full of candy with your friends or your siblings, and
this is what I like to call the bargaining begins. What's up for grabs?
the trading would start, the bartering. Okay, well, somebody wants so many jujubes is worth X number of Reese's cups. And I remember there was a trading system.
I, unfortunately, don't like Butterfingers. He does, but he doesn't like Tootsie Rolls. I love Tootsie Rolls. Boom, fair trade.
Necco wafers, not worth anything. Nickels, people would give you nickels. Those which actually had currency value, they were not worth anything. Full-size Snickers were a gold mine. Everyone knew which house gave those away. Fun-size candy bars, those were always worth a lot.
So I like to spread it out. I like to make sure there's some sweet with the fruit. And then you got to make sure you tie in the chocolate stuff too. I don't like to give one or just the other.
Nice. Chris, I'm going to have to hit you up for some Kit Kats later on. All right, well, let's talk. I think one of my favorite things about Halloween is watching Halloween movies, scary movies. So what are some of your faves?
I like the slasher films. I like some of the psychological stuff. I'm a big Michael Myers guy. I just love everything about it. Always have. But I've always been a big Halloween guy.
Got to get in the the originals, all the Halloweens, the Friday 13th.
I mean, Blair Witch Project is silly, but it still gives me the creeps. And then Paranormal Activity, stuff like that. I like things where you can't see the monster and it's not like a slasher movie. Like it gets in your head and you can't really see it, but you know it's there. But then, of course, I creep myself out and then I'm living in my house by myself and everything makes me jump. But that's kind of part of the fun of Halloween, too. So
I have stopped watching so many scary movies. I just get stressed out now. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was always a classic. Psychologically scary ones like Silence of the Lambs. Love that one.
I mean, Silence of the Lambs is another favorite of mine too. I love that movie, but that's not really a Halloween one. That's like an everyday movie for me.
I try to watch The Thing, which is John Carpenter's movie from the 70s. I try to watch that at least once or twice. I love scary movies, so I like spooky season.
One of the scariest movies I've ever seen, I think, was Conjuring. We went with my sister-in-law, who she's a big scary movie fan too. And about halfway through, she's like, "Guys, I'm ready to go." And I was like, I was kind of like, "I'm right there with you. Let's get out of here. Like, this is terrifying."
Oh man, I really love a lot of those movies. I watch all the Halloween movies. I love The Conjuring. I also really like movies that really strike a good fall vibe. The leaves changing and everything's kind of cold and spooky. So I really like this movie called Trick or Treat, which is a very corny name, but I definitely recommend it if you like horror movies and you like Halloween. Trick or Treat is definitely a good watch. So this last one's going to be just for you, Sam. You've been decorating the Cincinnati office. You go all out every single year. It's truly impressive. Do you want to talk? How long have you been doing that?
Oh, I think it's going on 7 now. This will be my 7th year. And I mean, it started because one of the older recruiters that we had here knew I was kind of into the dark stuff. And he issued me an all-out challenge, like, if you're going to decorate for Halloween, I really expect you to decorate for Halloween. And it became a yearly challenge for me to outdo myself every year. Some of them have had, like, we've had themes in different areas of the office. It's fun just to come up with macabre stuff. I do a lot of surfing of the internet, and I don't like paying a whole lot for my props, so I find cheap ways to make ones that I see for really expensive online. So they're usually like low budget versions of really good props.
That's really awesome. I look forward to your decorations every year, Sam. I'm sad that I'm missing them this year. All right. Well, thanks for chatting, everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Mask up and have a happy Halloween. See ya.